cicadas. Cicadas! The cicadas! The cicadas! And the cicadas are coming! Cicadas are not locusts. Cicadas are not locusts. Cicadas are amazing. Amazing creatures. The ones that are coming up out of the ground, 17 years. Every 17 years, they show up. They come up out of the ground, and they have one focus, to make it to babies. And when they come up out of the ground, they're adults. And the adults, their life is very, very short compared to the life that they lived underground. They lived a nymph life for 17 years, right? So the adult life is very, very short, a few weeks, if that. And then, because a lot of them are going to be eaten, the bird population is probably going to pop, right? And the things that eat the birds are going to pop, and the other things that eat the cicadas are going to pop, because they're going to have an increased amount of food. So the cicadas come out of the ground, they metamorphosize, and then they become adults. And then the adults make a ton of noise because they're blind, pretty much. They're pretty much blind, Have you ever taken a moment where you close your eyes and then somebody turns on and turns off the light, right? And you can tell that the light is turned on and turned off with your eyes closed. Well, cicadas see a little bit better than that, but everything's very, very blurry for them. They're blind, okay? And they're insects, okay? So they're not very, that's not like they are wanting to do anything. A bee doesn't want to sting you, So a cicada doesn't want to ram into your face. It's not being like, yeah! It's not doing that. They don't do that. So they're blind. They're horrible flyers. They stink at flying. They just pretty much will crawl to the top of something. Like all insects climb up. All insects will all climb up. You got a little insect crawling on your hand, like an ant, okay? It'll climb up. And the second it gets up here, you flip your hand around and it'll climb up. And insects always climb up. So the cicada will just climb to us. They're awesome climbers, but they're horrible flyers. So they'll get to the top of a branch or something, they'll be at the top, and then they'll just be like, woo! Yeah! And then hope that they're listening to the sound correctly, because that is what is driving them in the direction that they're going. It's the sound that the other cicada is making, right? I can't replicate that sound. You'll know what it's like. It's going to flood the air. So, right? And cicadas, as adults, don't eat. They don't eat anything. They don't go around eating stuff when they're adults. They don't bite. They don't sting. They don't do anything. The thing that they do best is climb and make noise. Okay? They're awesome climbers, and they make a lot of noise, and it's insane. It's amazing what they're capable of doing, but they don't bite and they don't sting. You will get hit in the head by a cicada. You'll be walking around, mind your own business, and a cicada is going to ram into your head. Okay? It's going to happen, but don't worry. You're going to get a cicada stuck in your hair. It's going to happen. But don't worry, they don't bite, they don't sting. You're going to get a cicada, it's going to ram into your shirt, and then it's going to get stuck there, because when you pick up a cicada and you look at their legs are barbed, and that's one of the things that makes them such great climbers, is that they can pretty much attach to anything, okay? So, cicadas are coming. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. We're all going to have a great time with these cicadas, okay? And you can cook them! So, let's try some cicada recipes. See you next time.